Hi guys, it's your girl Naya. I apologize for not doing a video sooner, but I do want to get on here and talk about XLH Day definitely, and how it impacted me and my family and how amazing it was. My family and I just attended XLH Day this past weekend, the 10th through the 12th, and just to kind of go over, I guess, like logistics of it. On Friday was just a registration, and that's when we kind of saw some people. I saw members that I hadn't seen since last year, some members that I haven't seen in many years, and it was amazing. It was like reconnecting with family again. Saturday was the actual XLH Day where we had the sessions, and it was very informative, very educational, very enlightening in some aspects. The sessions that I attended, they had multiple sessions. Some were at like the same time, but the sessions that I attended one where it was Ask the Doctors, and it was just asking the doctors questions that we had in regards to like transitional care from pediatric to adulthood. My sister actually asked the doctor what they would recommend in regards to her having surgery, because she is significantly bowed, but they gave her some insight and some thoughts about it, primarily that they think that she should wait a couple of years because she is in college, that she should wait a couple of years to have her surgery. That way it doesn't interfere with her schooling or anything like that. And there was another session that talked about orthopedic surgeries in pediatrics primarily. I didn't stay for that session, just obviously I have trauma from my own surgeries and I don't have children, and so I didn't go to that session. But like, I have some knowledge about the orthopedic aspect of XLH and some of the surgeries that are offered. I also attended a mental health session that was very informative. It just basically said things that we should do to try to help our mental state, not only in that aspect, like it gave tools, I should say, in which to help us navigate through everyday life of XLH. And I can expand on these if you want me to. I can definitely get my notes out and I can make separate videos. The other session that I attended was I'm totally drawing a blank right now. The other sessions that I attended were the dental care in XLH and how it affects our teeth and all of our dental things from that point. And all while we were doing these sessions, of course, there were so many things that were like discussed. And like I said, I can expand on these if you want me to. The last session that I attended was women and stuff that we don't talk about, like intimacy and those type of things. I was wondering if y'all would be interested in videos like that, because I can go and talk about it. Of course, it would be just be mindful of your children watching them. I just don't know if y'all want me to talk about it. We can definitely discuss it. You can text me, message me, comment, and if you don't, then obviously I'm not going to do it. But I know that that was a topic that was discussed at XLH Day, about discussing things that we don't talk about and things that are almost like a forbidden type of deal that other people, I'm sure, have questions about or are curious about. So again, if you are interested, let me know. And then we had a little break after, so it was all day of sessions and until about like 5. We had a keynote speaker who came and spoke to us first, And then we had like an ending session where we went over everything with the network and what they had been doing. They talked about camp. They talked about going to regional meetups, which is something I also want to do pretty soon. I am in San Antonio, so that would be like that region, the middle pretty much of the country. Sorry, can't think. My mind is like, I have really bad brain fog today. But yeah, if anyone wants to participate in a regional meetup, I definitely want to talk to Shannon in the network and see about doing that. Talked about going to Washington, D.C. for Rare Disease Week. Where all of the donations go. The donations are currently at 5% right now, which is not good. So if you have any ideas or you want to donate to the XLH network, please do so. The XLH network is more than just a network. They provide for so many people. They help so many people. And not only getting to XLH Day, but helping them get to camp, get to go places to advocate. And it's a really important, not only to me, but to so many XLHers out there, that if you can even donate a dollar goes a long way. And so back to XLH Day. Sorry, I went on a little rant there. XLH Day dinner was an amazing 4-course dinner. It was delicious. I could talk about it. It was raviolis, then like a mozzarella type of salad. And then you had your selection of what type of meat you wanted. So you can either have the veggie pasta, the chicken, or the beef. I had the beef, which was delicious, but it was like way too much. My mom had the chicken. There was a young lady, Sonia, who had the vegetarian pasta. And she said it was good. And then it was like a banana cream cake pie type of deal, because it had a crust, but it was cake. It was good. I am not exactly sure what it was, but that's what it was. And so that was the dinner itself. And then they went into some awards that were given out. Some of you may have heard about Bess Smith's scholarship. Oh, sorry. Bess was a friend of mine. She was actually one of the first XLHers that I ever met in San Francisco. We were part of a study council for Ultragenyx at the time. And that was the first time that I had ever met anyone else with XLH. And it wasn't just her. We became our Waddle tribe, our Waddles and Wheels, because I was on wheels. But Bess's scholarship, the Let's scholarship, was given out, and it was actually given to my little sister, Trinity, who is in college right now. And it was the inaugural year of the scholarship. And I know that my sister was so honored to receive it, and I'm so incredibly proud of her. She had to write an essay for the scholarship, and she was selected out of the people that submitted. I'm not sure how many people actually applied for the scholarship, but my little sister was the one who actually did receive it, and got to meet Bess's brother, who presented the scholarship to her, along with Kelly. Everybody knows Kelly. And it was amazing. And so they continued on with awards. They were all Vegas themed, which was actually pretty funny, pretty fun. Just people who help out during the year, people who bring light to the community, not only in a physical sense, but helping with regional meetups, helping with camp. And I actually won an award, the Neon Light Award. Totally unexpected, totally caught off guard. I was midway through chewing when they said my name. It was an amazing night, and there were other awards given out. Miss Kelly won Miss XLH USA this year, and she deserves it 100%. She's always going above and beyond what anyone asks of her. Even when somebody doesn't ask, she just goes above and beyond. And so that was the extent of XLH Day. They did announce that XLH Day 2026 will be in Indianapolis, and I hope to see everyone there. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, statements, good or bad, please reach out to me. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I know that at XLH Day I did meet some people that came up to me and said that their videos mean a lot to them. So I really am going to try to get better about posting. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody. Bye.